Hello world, nom nom nom, back at it again. Let's continue with some more Enderal. Indeed I do. I have a face shadow. Alright, before we continue any further, we have some memory points that I haven't been spending either. I really need to spend these. So, let's get started. Oh man. Alright, I haven't exactly used this system before, so forgive me if this is gonna take a while. Give me skills. Alright, so these are the warrior type ones. Definitely gonna want to go for these. Blade Dancer. That sounds nice. Increases one-hand damage. Alright, that's cool. Combat Stance. Alright. So I definitely want to start here. I think. Just be more offensive. Interact Tempest. This memory unlocks all warrior disciplines for you. It also reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants you the talent Rage, which raises your weapon damage for a short time. Okay. Yes, please. Alright. Barbarian. What's this do? The memories of Vandal improve your handling of two-handed weapons. Two-handed or one-handed? And what's the middle one? Juggernaut? The memories of Keeper improve the effect of defensive techniques like blocking or heavy armor, as well as everything that raises your resistance in battle. Heavy armor increases, okay. Since we currently have a single-handed weapon equipped, I guess we're gonna start investing in Blade Dancer then. Okay. Increases one-hand damage by 8%. Go for that. Nice. How many memory points do we still have? We still have 7 left. Alright. Carnage, Bonebreaker, Master. Let's see if there's a shield skill here. Firm Stance, Shield Wall. Okay, so that's the first one after this one. So, I'm guessing Shield Wall. Blocking is 15% more effective. Alright, so we're gonna need to spend 2 points here since we have to take that one down there also. Which one was called? Juggernaut. Alright. I guess we're gonna specialize in heavy armor then. Fine. We haven't really focused that much on armor anyways. We're wearing light armor right now, but that can easily change. And shield wall. Definitely want shield wall. I just noticed that all the little hints in the corner are still in German. That's fine. We can work with that. Okay, splinted limbs. If you are wearing solely heavy armor, the falling damage you take is halved. Not ready to commit to that just yet. Firm state. If you're solely wearing, it becomes harder to make you stagger. Still not ready to commit. Arrows you intercept with your shield won't do any damage from now on. Oh, that sounds great. Let's see what else. We have 4 memory points left. You can do Blade Master, Bonebreaker, or Carnage. I still don't want to commit just yet. Blood Loss. And Barbarian. Two-handed. No. All two-handed stuff, isn't it? Oh, but yeah, that's still two-handed stuff. Okay, let's see the other trees here. We have Shadow of the Wind. This memory unlocks all rogue disciplines for you. Your stamina regeneration is boosted by 20%, and you receive the talent Shadow of the Wind, which lets you move more silently for a short period of time and raises your critical hit chance. Ooh, that sounds pretty nice. The 20% increase. Okay. Let me check what else is in this tree. Ointment lore. Potions which regenerate health, mana, and stamina are more effective from it. Oh, that's good too. That's great. It's very attractive. Poison cook. Root poisons are 40% more effective. That's cool too. Poison cook. Sensitive tongue. Consuming ingredients reveals more of their alchemy effects from now on. Okay. Let's see what these do. Infiltrator Devious. The memories of Infiltrator improve your skill in sneaking, your rhetorics, and your pickpocketing. Oh, rhetoric. That might be useful. The chance to be detected by enemies while sneaking is reduced by 15%. The prices of merchants... Oh, that's good too. 50% better. So many choices. What's this tree start? Skilled hands? All locks are 20% easier to pick, and your armor rating increases by 5% while you have a bow equipped. That's cool too. I'm guessing this is the mage one. Not really a magic person, but let's just check this out. The memory unlocks all mage disciplines for you. You also receive boosted mana regeneration as well as the talent focus, which lowers the mana cost for all spells by 33%. That's cool for a mage character. Elemental and light magics, 15% more. Arcane Might, memories of elementals improve the elemental magic. Bionic spells stay 50% longer in effect. Still not feeling the mage stuff. I really want that stamina boost. 20%. Shadow of the Wind. 7% higher critical hit chance also. I think it's worth it. Let's go for this. Alright. We have 3 points left. Think about this. Suitable armor. Memories of the usage of light armor. Ointment lore, no. Shadow tongue lore. Not my thing. Skilled hands. All locks, no. I've been managing just fine. Chance to be detected by enemies sneaking is reduced by 15%. Detected by enemies while sneaking is reduced by another 12%. Let's see if I'm able to use another tier. Tier 2 increases one hand damage from another 7%. I think I'll rather have the additional tier here. 1 memory point here. And what about blocking? Shield wall? Tier 2 blocking is another 12% more effective. Tier 2. And we have 1 more memory point left. Where are we going to put that? Arrow wall? Okay, no more tiers. Interact talent. Tower of Strength. Makes you nearly vulnerable for a short time. That's kind of cool. But I want to hold off for a little longer. Shadow of the Wind. 7% higher crit chance, 45% duration. Suitable armor. Devious. 15% better prices is kind of nice. Especially with all the skill books we want to be getting, so... Prices of merchants are 5% lower on tier 2. YOLO, we're going for it. Alright. I think I'm content with the way I spec my character. I hope. Alright. Such an exciting start to the stream. Me staring at a bunch of walls for skills. Have to hurt something. No regrets. No regrets. Alright. Let's keep moving. Oh wait, I should probably figure out what I'm trying to do right now. Report to Constantine what transpired. Alright, okay, let's read a summary just to make sure we remember where we were. Lashari used a taming ritual on me, which was supposed to lessen and stabilize my arcane fever. Nonetheless, something weird happened. Something which even Lashari cannot explain. As others before her, she called me strange. At any rate, the solution to this problem has to wait. I should return to the Sun Temple to report Fire Spark first. Alright. Let's check our map. Where are we heading? Sun Temple is all the way over there. Ooh, the Myra Tower. Yes, Myra Tower. We should discover this. This will make things very convenient for us. Nope, this is not the way down, no. Quality content. Just a guy walking around not knowing where the hell he's going. There appears to be several rock formations in the way of this Myra Tower. Can't just go through. Okay. Is that a bear? I hear it's Myrad. It's close. Oh, there you are. Son of a bitch. Damn. Great start. Fantastic start. Okay, so there was a bear there. Path to the Myrad. I'd love to see you take on bear in real life, Shadow. This game is so realistic. See why I'm sweet. Just have Boone. Let's heal. Arcane Fever, rose to 30%. That's manageable, we can manage that. It's real to me. There has to be like an actual path up to the Myrad. Bear Claw. No. Bear Pelt. Yeah, that's worth something. Probably favorite this. Alright, 32%. That's enough. Any food on us? Yeah, potatoes. Yes. Nope, this is not the way up. Oh, great. Another bear. Just leave me alone, bear. Aha. My accent? I'm Texan. I guess that's something.
Still on the road at this hour of day? I think I have just what you need. A flight right to the next inn.
Right. Let's just try to remember where exactly we want to head off to. We wanted to go to the Sun Temple, I believe. Report to Constantine what happened. Return to Sun Temple. So, yeah. So that means post we want to head to is our Tower in Arc, or let's see, our Tower. It's a very big state. Myra Tower in front of Ark's west wall, or Myra Tower in Arc. I'm sure one of these is closest. We're gonna go with this one, Myra Tower in Arc then. Let's do a hard save in case I made a huge mistake in picking the location.
Hello.
25 pennies. A new flight.
Good to hear. Where to?
Arcs, Rivervale, Heartland Border. Page 2. Ark's West Wall. Was that it?
Walk.
What was it called? Ark's West Wall. Just Myra Tower and Arc.
West. Good to hear.
I guess it's the first one then. I hope.
Where
YOLO.
to?
Let's go. Lovely.
Yes?
Is there any news?
News? Where have you been these past
Ah,
months?
great.
The whole city's
Everybody's talking about
nothing
the
else.
stupid magistrate again. Probably get rid of that annoying arrow. Move it.
Many of you may have heard it already. There's war in Kira.
Yeah.
A group of honorless heretics who adorn themselves with the name Disciples of the Sand have, in an act of limitless cowardice, attempted to storm the palace of the Golden Queen. By that, they have not
Such a great
only
crowd he
defied
has
the
here.
grandeur of the merciful Golden Queen herself, but also that of the Lightborn Saldron, keeper of the writings, the eternal...
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
They're never safe. You guys keep telling me that.
Keep walking.
What?
I think I'll do that, yes.
Move along.
Why is everybody here so rude?
Yes.
You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
Oh, I will.
You. Good to see you.
Okay.
What?
And where was this guy?
What?
In the
That's beyond
archive?
me.
Nope, that's a different zone. And the game crashed. Amazing. With every update, this spot seems to be a little bit less stable.
You. Good to see you.
Huh?
What?
Take a seat here.
Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well...
Yeah, Skyrim's always like that. The only nice thing about the actual remaster they're coming out with is that since it's a 64-bit executable, you'll have a bigger memory limit. So hopefully mods like this will fare better. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to ask him all these questions. The Shuri performed the ritual on me. There were problems in old Rashengrad.
Yes, I know. She's already told me everything. Good work. Even though part of her report seemed to be a bit... enthusiastic. But I'll leave the judgment to Aranthiel. He wants to talk to you anyway. Seems you've caught his interest.
Oh yeah, tell me please. Tell me again, who exactly is this Aranthiel?
Didn't I tell you that already?
I don't
He's
remember.
the highly esteemed, holy Grand Master of the Order. Tilor Aranthiel, son of Lorius the First, praised be his name. An old legend, risen from the dead, or something like that.
Not like I have much choice anyways. Fine, where can I find him?
In the Emporium, the last building on the left side of the temple. Just tell the guard that Aranthiel has asked for you, and they will let you in. Ah yes, before I forget. My dame Lucy has left a token of gratitude for you. It's your choice. Do you want a book, an old map, or a bag of pennies?
Give me the... Oh, 2 learning points? I'll take the learning points. Yeah.
Very well. Now get a move on. I'm sure we'll talk again later. Now, if it isn't the prodigy, well...
We just had a
If it
conversation, bro.
isn't the
Come on.
prodigy, well...
Inventory, where's that item again? Chanting. Learning books. Grants 2 learning points at once. There we go. 2 more learning points. Oh man, we really need to find more books to read.
That's beyond me.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
I'll go where I want.
Yes.
What up?
Well met.
Do we have any food? Potato. Hard save. And continue the quest.
Walk blessed.
Don't tell me what to do.
It is a suspicion, Teela. And to send an entire division across the sea because of a suspicion is madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said that they were after the Signet Stone, and if they succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the cycle.
The cycle. Listening to you talk almost makes me forget that all this fuss here is merely based on some bad dreams you and your Neremese friends had.
The threat is real. Deny it as much as you like, but deep inside, you feel it as much as I do.
Teela, you're a commander, and a commander doesn't care about feelings, but about facts. You have made this mistake before, Teela, back then in Kira. And we all know...
The mission will happen. I'm sorry.
You have a visitor.
I think he knows.
So, you are the prodigy everyone is talking about. Interesting. I am Teela Aranthia, son of Lorius I and Grandmaster of the Order, and I'm honored to meet you. What is your name?
You wanted to see me?
Yes, and I will come straight to the point. You are here because I believe that you are special. Humanity faces a threat that needs to be stopped, and to achieve this, you are indispensable.
You're talking about the Red Bandits, aren't you?
Among other things, yes. I do not need to explain to you that the present situation on Vin is chaotic. The wars, the living dead, common people who are losing their minds, to name only the most obvious. What most people are not aware of is the connection between these events. You, however, have encountered it, as have I.
Divisions. So you know where they come from.
I do. And I will explain everything to you. What it means, who we are, and what your part in all of this is. Come, follow me. Maybe you already know who I am.
No,
My
I don't.
entire life, I served the gods who ruled Vin, until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know is that the one responsible for their death is my son, Narazul Aranthia. He hated the Lightborn because he believed that they robbed mankind of their right to freedom, so he strived to overthrow them. He found followers, formed an army and declared war on them, and thus on me, a servant of the Lightborn as well. It all ended in a battle 30 years ago, which Narazul won. He killed every single survivor except for me, and locked me in a dungeon on Nerim. I still do not know why he spared me.
If Narzul was your son, why did he hate the gods so much? Shouldn't he have been, I don't know, devoted to them?
There were circumstances favoring the development, but it's a long story which we won't discuss now.
Fine, I'm already confused enough as it is. Okay, so the Lightborn are really dead. If you, the Order of the Gods, acknowledge that fact, why do people not know about it?
Good question. Because at the moment stability is the highest good, even more so considering what we are facing. The rulers of Kira and Kile both made the mistake to acknowledge the death of the gods to their people, and the civil wars that followed in their countries are evidence of the chaos that such a revelation entails. Enderal is the cradle of the Order of the Gods, the epitome of theocracy. It is unthinkable what would happen if we confirmed these rumors. I am sure you understand this. Maybe when all this is over that will change, but for now it is imperative that we deny all rumors of that kind.
I'm gonna go tell everybody the gods are dead. Be right back. But you managed to free yourself.
Yes, after more than 30 years, when the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear. And during my escape in the northern mountains of Nerim, I also had them for the first time. The dreams.
Oh, he's gonna show us something. Follow me into the room of exposition.
I always saw the same glaring, terrible light. Heard screaming, and I felt like I was burning up from the inside. And above all, like a veil, there was the knowledge of imminence. At first, of course, I dismissed these dreams as the delusion of a man close to death. So I concentrated on making it through the mountains somehow. 2 days after my escape, I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son had not found me.
Alright, Shadow. Hope your job isn't too hard. And a acolyte of your son, but weren't they your enemies then?
Yes, but he did not recognize me, and brought me to their headquarters instead, an old monastery in the mountains. The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that the death of the Lightborn had made me insignificant. I do not know. Still, even after my recovery, the dreams continued. At first, I doubted my sanity, but after some time I told the leader of the mages, Constantine, about them. He said something that I'd never expected. I was not alone. He, as well as many others, magically gifted on Vin, dreamed the same dreams. And the more we talked about the matter, the stronger our suspicion grew, which has now turned out to be the truth. The dreams, they come from the same place. They are a shared memory.
Shared memory? You mean the dreams originate from a what? A common mind?
A collective subconscious, yes. I know that you can feel it too, and probably far more intense than we do. But like you back then, we were not able to make sense of the images. So we went looking for answers in the remains of the civilization that was before us, the Pyreans.
Thus the excavations. Like in old Rashengrad. What did you find out?
3 things. First, there were many civilizations before us and before the Pyreans. Maybe hundreds, maybe thousands. Second, the history of each civilization unfolded and still unfolds according to a pattern. They merge, they blossom, and at some point, at the apex of their existence, they simply disappear without any trace. And third, everything that has happened in the past years, and which is still happening, indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us. We are part of an eternal loop, a cycle, and our cycle is approaching its end.
You mean that the end of humanity lies ahead?
Yes, it does. At first we considered it absurd, as probably you do at this moment. But there came a moment when we simply could not deny it anymore. We began to study the history of the Pyreans more intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. In its early days, the Pyrean Empire was split up by a disaster, just like Vin was split up by the Starfall after the reign of the Eterna. Also, the Pyreans had a ruling caste who declared themselves gods after the catastrophe. The two castes of the Sun Priest. They, too, ruled until they were overthrown. This overthrowing was followed by an outbreak of wars and chaos. And then, just like that, the Pyreans ceased to exist. They knew it was imminent, but they could not prevent it. They called this event the Cleansing.
The Pyreans knew about the threat? Why didn't they try to do something about it?
They tried, but they failed. Who knows why? Maybe they found out too late, or maybe they were too weak.
How in blazes can an entire civilization just disappear?
That is the question we need to find an answer to. The end was not violent, at least not in a sense as we know it. There was no natural disaster, no magical explosion, no plague. Even though there was war in the Pyrean Empire before its ruin, when the cleansing happened, it was as if all living beings simply fell down and died. It is ghastly.
And where do I come in? Where do these visions and my powers come from?
Well, this is the reason why we need your help. Not only episodes of history recur within every cycle, characters do as well.
They're recycling characters now? What an original story. Characters recur?
Yes, the Pyreans call them the emissaries. They emerge very shortly before the cleansing occurs, like a law of nature, an answer to the Red Madness. And I am one of them, as are you. While I take on the role of the ruler, you take on the role of the prophet.
I'm supposed to be a prophet?
It's just a description. Call it what you will. But without doubt, it is the truth. Your story matches the descriptions perfectly.
And I take it this is the reason the Neremese mages are here, isn't it? Firespark, Pegast, Sharim.
Yes. Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude of the threat. The magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order. Even though not all of the Keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself.
Why me of all people?
I do not know. Firespark the Mage has told me your story. And even though your fate is tragic, unlike me, you were insignificant before your change. So maybe everyone can become an emissary, or we simply have not understood the pattern yet.
You sure know how to make a girl feel special. Alright. If I play a role, does that mean that something is controlling me? Controlling us?
No. As I already said, the emissaries simply appear at the beginning of the end. like pieces on a chessboard. We are determined by our skills. How and to what end we use them is our choice.
And what defines this profit?
On the one hand, your power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed. I assume you have already realized this.
No, I haven't.
On the other hand, your ability to look into the past, and therefore into the future.
I mean, I suppose for like a game perspective, that actually makes sense. Your ability to gain skills so quickly. But as a player, I'm getting my ass handed to me in this game, so I'm not feeling it. Okay, so into the past, and therefore into the future? What do you mean?
Your visions are a window into the past. And as every cycle is based on the same events, it is a window into the future as well. You can feel the thread this world is woven.
Back to the future?
And because of that, you can see things that have happened, and thus will happen again. This gift makes you indispensable to us, and it is why I want your help.
Why do you think that we can overcome this cycle in the first place? After hundreds of civilizations have failed.
That is the wrong question. The correct question is, what alternative do we have? To wait and die?
That's a good attitude to have. This does interest me, and clearly I have to continue with this if I want to finish the quest, so I know that's already in it for me. We can't just sit around, so let's just go ahead. Alright, if I can help, I will try to do so.
Good. However, there's one more thing before the actual work begins. I want you to join our order, and to do so, you have to pass a test. A trial.
I don't like tests. Join your order? Is this really necessary?
It is. Whatever you think about our story, we are the only faction that is strong enough to oppose the cycle.
Ooh.
If you want to be part of our mission, you need to have access to our knowledge and resources. There will be voices in the Order speaking against your admission, as they are speaking against the presence of the Neremese mages. Consider it an honor or a necessity. It is up to you.
What kind of test?
It is the trial the novices have to pass in order to be exalted to the role of a keeper. Only the best students of the Squalor are allowed admission, and even though you have not been a novice, I want you to take it too. At this very moment, 2 novices are on their way to the testing grounds. I have informed them about your arrival.
Who are these 2 novices?
I have only a slight acquaintance with them. However, I know that they are both very talented and have been working hard toward the test. But see them for yourself.
You've already informed them? How can you know I'd agree?
I had a hunch. Let us leave it at that.
It's like you knew I was to play a character in an RPG who would have to agree with everything you said in order to advance the story. Amazing. Alright, very well. Where can I find them?
At the border to the Heartland, near the Whisper Wood. They will be waiting for you there. Take the Myret, talk to Signet Master Bartar, and hand him this package. And then follow his orders. Ah, one more thing. It might be self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the death of the Lightborn to yourself. I do not believe you can do any real harm, but in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic. After the cycle has been stopped, we will deliberate upon how we deal with the matter, if and how we tell our people about it. But not now, that is for sure. Now, leave. The sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
Alright. let's get going. Local map.
100 times.
Head out.
The sky can rain fire.
Oh, Lashiri. Lashari, I mean. Ari.
Now look at that. It's the Prodigy.
How did you end up in Nerensol's order?
Now look at that. Someone who's actually interested in us as people, rather than in our knowledge about the Pyreans. But it's your lucky day. I really wouldn't mind a good talk right now. Hold on a second. Arizalian Brandy. Vintage 8214.
Ooh.
What do you say? A glass and a good talk? There are a couple of things I wanted to ask you anyway.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I don't really have any other options, but sounds good to me.
Alright then.
Now we get pitch black drunk and wake up with our clothes on in the middle of a beach. Usually what happens, right?
When I hear you say that, I don't regret for a second that I never came back to Ostian.
I just don't respect it.
Even though I've thought about it from time to time.
You're from Ostian? You look more like a Skarek to me.
Wow. Finally, someone who says it up front. Yeah.
Was that
I've got some
racist?
Skarek blood in me, though comparably
No
little
offense.
in regards to how much it shows. My grandfather, he used to serve in the South Realms Marines. And one day they captured a ship of Skarag raiders, some of them women. Stories say he fell in love with one of them, and yeah, you can connect the dots. But to answer your original question, yes, I'm from Ostian. Though we fled the city around 10 years ago. The right choice, as I probably don't need to tell you. The temple was always a bunch of fanatical fuckheads, but that bastard High Priest Janus gave the word butcher an entirely new meaning.
One more thing about your ancestry. Do you know anything more about that woman your grandfather fell in love with? That's not an everyday story.
I know, and nah, I hardly know anything about her. Only that they were raiders and that she fled about 2 years after giving birth to me. Poor Grandpa. You should have seen how people reacted to the way I looked. Even as a kid, they always looked at me and my almond-shaped eyes as if they were expecting me to pull out a skull fetish any second and start putting curses on anyone in the vicinity.
I know that feeling. Because I'm Asian. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be a dick. Honestly, I'm not too surprised about what Janice did. Give someone too much power, and they'll show their real face.
Maybe. Warriors of the Creator. War against the infidels. The Creator's children don't even sugarcoat how radical their faith is anymore. And still, so many people join their ranks. It's fucking insane. But then again, I guess that's religion for you. Don't think for yourself anymore. Let someone else do it for you. At least it was for my brother.
You have a brother?
I had. He was about 15 years older than me, and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name. You know, my family was very wealthy before we fled. Drapers for generations. The best in Ostian. I suppose that's why my father expected so much from Rakul, since I, as a woman, wouldn't have been allowed to take over the business when my father would have retired. But Rakul, he just wasn't made out for it, you know? He was shy and introverted, and never had a hand for money. I can't remember how often Father told him that he was a disgrace to the family.
I can relate to Rakul. and then he found his faith and joined the Creator's children?
You can call it that, yes. Looking back, I think the temple only gave him what Father wouldn't. A perspective. The feeling of being needed. He spent almost all of his time in the temple after his conversion, and knew the entire Rania, their holy scripture, by heart. Well, in one day, he announced that simply attending the masses wasn't enough anymore. He would join the temple's warriors.
Neglected young men without perspective in their lives. The number one choice of any hate monger.
Damn right. That's what these bastards do. They exploit the vulnerability of people like him and indoctrinate them with their fucking bullshit. And once that's done, they send them to fight for their holy causes. In other words, their own interests, like pawns on a chessboard. And if they die, then they call it a fucking honor. I'm sorry, my dame. Your youngest son just died. But don't worry, he's in a better place now, eating grapes and drinking honey. What solace, isn't it? Now, do you have any other neglected children for us? We're running short on material. Damn it, I hate those bastards. I just hate them so much.
And I suppose that's what happened to your brother too. He died fighting for the Creator.
He was slaughtered, hacked into pieces by Chancellor Baratheon's cavalry. That was before the peace treaty. I'd be surprised if they taught him what end of a lance to stab with before they sent him into the field. But, well, I guess that answers the question you asked me up in the temple, doesn't it? I was sick of seeing people using religion for their own ends. Creator, Lightborn, the Great Spirit. Same shit, different name. And you know what? No matter how much chaos the death of the gods caused, I don't regret being a part of it, not in the least. It was the right thing to do. Anyway, I'd say we call it quits for now, okay? It was good talking to you, but I'm dying for a nap. Take care.
Just a skill book? No. Is there anything important in it? No. Butcher. Oh wait. Just started a quest. Read all volumes of the Butcher of Ark. Okay, so we just read volume 1. Cool. Cool. There's no music, lady.
Keep walking.
Fine. You have your seizure and enjoy it. Journal. Guard to combat. Where's Max Niceblood anyways? Alright, quite a distance actually. Guess we'll take the Myrad then to continue our existing quest. Bring fun.
Him of the Desert King.
Yes?
Dark is the sun.
Alright, we have enough for a Myrad. Map. Where's the Myrad Tower and Arc? Come on. Let me... Oh.
Greetings.
Marketplace, Sun Temple. quarter. Myrad should be... Keep going forward, we should be able to get to the Myrad.
Keep walking.
I believe it's up here. Yep. Military barrack, I remember this.
Monsieur?
Sir.
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
Literally any time of the day, they will say that. Alright.
What?
Doubles quarter. Map. I really just want to highlight the Alright, arc. Oh, if we get lost, it's just good exploring then.
Greetings.
Salutations.
So many strange faces.
May your path always be easy.
Monsieur?
Walk blessed.
Just note. Alright. Sweet home. Alright. I'm betting I don't have enough money for it, but whatever. What else is here? I haven't really explored this area before. The bathhouse. Do we really want to check out the bathhouse? You know, let's do it. What's in the bathhouse? What are you selling?
Hmm?
Nothing?
Greetings.
May your path always be even.
Men, that's just how they are.
Fantastic dancing.
Hello.
Oh. Almost slipped.
Just where did I put it?
Feel close? No.
Yes? What are you doing here?
As a majestic beer in here, sir.
I really need a new herbal essence for my hair.
Some shifts never end.
Huh. Quite the weapon you got there. I really hope you use it for the right cause.
Excuse me, I'm new in this area. Do you happen to have many tips?
Well, I might. But I'm sure as heck not going to tell you, Moonskin. Now leave me alone. I don't have time for chit-chat.
Are you always this friendly?
Of course. Especially to people of your kind. Now excuse me. I have to go.
Racist.
Hello.
Yes?
Oh well. Yes?
My sir?
And there should be a Myra Tower nearby. Of course.
Yes?
Here we go. For reference.
Yes?
Oh.
Huh? Can I help you?
%35.
Already dark? Oh my, how the time flies by.
Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed?
Could you tell me something about these creatures? Irats?
About myrads? What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into an untamed one. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame myrads like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here in Enderal. Pity, somehow.
Why pity?
I guess that sounds stupid, but I sometimes long for the times my grandfather lived in. Being a Myrad warden was far more prestigious back then, and even feared with Sublime or Keepers. Nowadays, well, you can guess. Riding a Myrad has become as ordinary as riding a mule. But, who am I to complain?
I see. How exactly does the flying part work? How do the Myrats know where to go?
Oh, well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds. I, as a warden, have been trained to hear them, but you probably can't. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go, before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the Myrat already knows by heart.
I need a flight.
Sure. Where to?
And I don't remember where I was going. Of course. Hold on. You want to head to Heartland's border.
Good evening. Sure. Where to?
Yes?
Grandmaster Anthil sent me. I'm supposed to take the trial to become a keeper.
Oh, yes. You're the prodigy. I was expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what you're getting yourself into. Our novices trained for years for this trial. And as much as I respect the Grandmaster, I think this is naive. In other words, it will be dangerous. Be aware of that.
The way the Grandmaster put it, I don't seem to have much of a choice if we want to keep living.
How selfless of you, but as you wish. Then it seems I'm granted the extraordinary honor of exalting the first Pathless in the history of the Order to a keeper. The others will scream for joy. Give me the package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new comrades. I have to go prepare something.
What? Oh, hello. You're our unexpected addition, aren't you? The Prodigy?
I love that band. Yes, but call me. Now it's less awkward.
It does, actually. I'm Kalia Sakarish, by my path novice and aspirant to the First Sigil. I have been told what you did in Old Rashengrad, that you saved the excavations and fought back the mercenaries all on your own. An astonishing feat, truly. You have my respect for that.
I reloaded many a save for that. Wasn't much of a decision. These days I seem to get into trouble wherever I go.
Well, as long as you handle it as well as you did in Old Rashengrad, that's not a bad thing, is it? You know, I'm really curious as to what the mercenaries thought they were doing. Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive. Anyway, it's been an honor to meet you in person. Let's talk later.
Alright. And you.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Oh. Oh, you want me to complete the conversation, huh? Okay.
You're prattling. I don't want to hear it. Just shove off.
What's your problem?
You have to ask? This country is going downhill, and you are living proof of it, my friend. First, Nevermere's wild mages are allowed to walk on the holy temple grounds as if it were some kind of brothel. Then mercenaries are hired, and now you, an outlander, a pathless, are able to be initiated into the sigils of the Holy Order. We've trained for years to stand here, and until now, I thought that this country respected its traditions. That's my problem. Now get out of my sight.
All right, enough of the chatter. Come here.
So we're supposed to, like, fight each other, right?
These potions will be necessary later, so be careful with them. Apart from that, it's still a few miles.
Alright. I'm gonna go after the dude first. I'll save you for last.
Ritual place. As you're all gifted with magic, the spores in the forest ahead will make you a little dizzy, but we won't stay for long. Any questions?
What spores are you talking about exactly?
Long story. Simply put, they come from a special kind of mushroom that has infested this forest, and staying near them worsens the arcanist's fever. So, in case you're thinking about exploring further, take some magical protection and some ambrosia with you.
Alright then. Let's go.
Good. Stay close to me.
God. Don't tell me I have to wait on all three of them. Oh God.
But it's too late for that. Korek would have conquered the city. Instead, you will be ashamed.
I'm not sure how useful that vision was.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating. I've read a lot about it, but never actually seen it.
Poor thing. My brothers and I have seen the border countless many times before. But I bet you know all about the Undercity's rat holes instead.
Get ready.
Prepare yourself.
That was 200 XP? Dang, I really need investment books.
More of them. I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this shit.
Wait, do you see that?
Yes, that man. What is he doing?
Who cares? He's probably just a traveler.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his right mind would voluntarily travel through the Whispering Forest. We'll go take a look at him. Stay ready.
We're gonna kill him, right? I might hit him. Right?
She's with me now. Forever.
Kirush.
What? You there? Who are you? And what are you doing here?
She's with me now, forever.
What are you, deaf? Identify yourself.
His eyes. Master, this is the Red Madness.
Shit, of course. You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you understand?
Oh, it's a Joker.
She wanted to leave me. Just like that.
You really gonna go in?
She'll stay.
Oh.
By the righteous path! Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it! Did you forget what Magister Yarrow did to the novices? This man could have attacked us at any moment.
You're a fucking dick.
Oh, really? Malphus protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross your mind that one needs to understand a disease in order to heal it? And that some apothecary might have given their left hand for a living patient?
Cabbage.
You're not being fair, Master. I was only protecting us.
Like heck you did. You behaved like an idiot. And not for the first time. The other masters might ignore that fact due to your religious commitment and your bloodline. I get that. But if something like this ever happens again, you will be suspended from the rites and will spend the rest of your life polishing prayer banks in the sanctum. Do I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master. Maybe...
Do I make myself clear?
You do, Master.
No money.
And I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted. Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Are you okay?
Just save it.
You got in trouble. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is a really cool looking mod. Even without any sort of E&B series going on. Just the amount of grass they're choosing to actually have in game. It's crazy.
Here it is. The first foothold. This is where Malphus's vassals erected their first camp. So behave yourselves accordingly. You too, prodigy.
Oh no.
Well then, before we start, there's...
Let me unequip my items at least.
Something important. The rumors concerning the deaths of the Lightborn. They're true.
Rest in peace.
The gods are dead. They fell 2 winters ago beneath the sword of an unknown traveler. We, that is, the Order, have known about this for quite some time now, but haven't told the common people yet. But since the 3 of you intend to take the trial, there's no way to disguise the truth anymore.
But how can a god die?
Ask Kratos.
There was a prophecy, as old as the Lightborn themselves, in which there was talk of a shadow god, who would end the era of gods. And it came true. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's next? That tomorrow the sun will stop shining?
It's not like it's his
Tell
fault.
us that this is a test, Master. It is, isn't it? A test of our faith.
I really hate this Dunwar guy.
No, the Lightborn are dead. But, hard as it may be to accept, we cannot afford to fall into a spiritual crisis.
Shut the fuck up, Dunwar.
The Order of the Gods, Malphus's order, was created to protect the Lightborn. And if what you're saying, this blasphemy is true, then we're meaningless. We failed, don't you see that? Oh, by the Black Guardian, I just can't believe it.
And though I shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. 3rd Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunwar, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep on believing in what the Lightborn stood for. which is the idea of peace and...
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh. If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the Order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified.
It's not the fucking old times, dude.
You don't mean that, Dunmore.
No, he does. He's an asshole.
Drop it, for heaven's sake. We're all on the same side here.
No.
Can I kill him, please?
This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the holy scriptures instead of your brand,
please kill him off. Bees, do it.
As well. But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts. Do you understand?
Buts.
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be glad that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad. Now enough of this. Our demeanor defiles this sacred place. There will be enough time for depression and personal crisis after the trial. Let's recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life, as in death. May your light guide.
May your light guide me.
Good. As you know, this trial
Nailed
will
it.
test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool. Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I gave you. You first, Prodigy. Let's hope the Grand Master was right about you.
And I drink it with mace in hand.
Oh no. No. No, no. I knew I wouldn't be the last one. Did they also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? They've lured you into a trap, you know. And you fell for it. Because you're arrogant. Just as I am. As I was.
More like naive. I was just going along. Oh, you're an illusion, apparently. You're not real, are you?
Of course not. At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality anyway? If I told you that you and your friend Sirius actually lie dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has happened so far, your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast, was only a dream, would you be able to recognize the truth? The answer is no. Because you don't want to be dead. Therefore, your mind will do anything to make you believe this entire dream you've had was and is reality.
How am I able to dream if I'm actually dead? That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it? Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart. In your mind, it could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone, before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence.
Suppressor? Who are you talking about?
What? They haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The Suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. And why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And... you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans... what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human, anyway? To hope? And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all? Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
Escape from this strange place. Alright. Prison break.
What the? How did you do that?
Yep, I wish I knew.
You simply opened it? But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just...
Sorry, bro.
Come on. We have to look. We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but still we have to see. Come, lead the way.
Will do. First things first. Any loot? Great, I have a shiv. That's all I have. Hero's Memorial Book. Have we already looked through this? Yes, we have. Rattled clothes. What do I look like here? Alright. Moving. Need a key. Oh. Oh. Take that. You gonna help? Empty. Get over here. Double kill. Oh. Jeez, lady. You're getting in my way. Can I just kill you? You're more trouble than you're worth. You know that? Do I have boon at least?
By the gods! These are the scourges of the Suppressor! They want to punish us! This is so wrong. And right. At the same time,
Fight!
I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The Suppressor.
Bro, fight! I can't do this on my own. Yo, potion. Rune books? No. Kinky. Right. Read rent paper. Let us listen to the silence. What really drives you? Who are you? Who are you since you have set foot on Enderal? Now you are the opposite of what you really are. Destructive, strong, powerful, meaningful. In short, profit. You have constructed a narrative for yourself. A fairy tale. A fairy tale about who you want to be. And you have found exactly those people to confirm it. That's the most important thing, isn't it? You found someone who believes in your fairy tale. Don't you see? You're simply wrong. All about you is wrong. You are pathetic. You know that? What would Sirius say about this? Existential crisis. Okay. Still not quite ready to eat human flesh. Not that desperate yet. At least we have that potion, right? Items. 1 potion. Corpse. More flesh. Come on, you guys didn't die with anything useful on you? Is there anything down here? Iron sword, health potion, rusty bread. Thank you. I'll eat the bread. Iron sword does more damage. Okay. Get over here. And Axon, you're so fucking useless.
It's so cold. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go out. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
Hey, feel free to go back, dude. You're holding me back here. Ouch. How didn't you have my back, man? Pretty hardcore.
What the? Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a damn maze. Oh, really? We should never have left. This will be our doom.
Can I kill this guy? Ah, damn it, he's invincible. Sucks.
Oh no. No. Do you see it? All the cells. They're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no. There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either, and now they're dead. They've simply dissolved because they dared to disobey the suppressor. By the gods, this is what will happen to us too. I knew it was a mistake to leave in the first place. I just knew it.
Are you done? Take some more crusty bread. Anything useful here? Potion. Ooh, a standard health potion. That'd be useful. Alright, come get some. Alright, lady. Daddy? Hi, Daddy. Oh no. Floating chairs. Too spooky. Remorse? I get it. You got me.
This...
Let's see. Oh. Hey there. Wreck-It. Alright, so is there a switch here I should be using? We need to get over here. What's your idea, Axon? Come on, you haven't been useful so far.
This is so wrong. And right. At the same time, I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The suppressor will understand.
God, it's dark in here. Well, obviously we can't take that, because that'll kill us. Man. Come on, Axon. Help me.
This is so wrong. And right. At the same time, I know we can't escape, but to just have a glimpse outside. The suppressor will understand.
What if there's something up here that we haven't gone yet? No, can't find anything. Basket, bucket, goblet. Check our journal again. Escape from strain. I really don't want to get stuck. Is there another way? Sorry about that. Not really though. Oh, I've been streaming for about, let's see, almost 2 hours now. I've been in that sequence for only, like, that last part, only about 2-3 minutes, I think. We don't have any lockpicks. Great, another puzzle. Interact chain. Okay. And we're back where we started.
Oh no, no! Can't you see? We're back where we...
And he just skipped all of that dialogue. Was that supposed to happen? Did we glitch out?
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
Why are you so afraid of this suppressor? I haven't seen anything.
No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood, and yet you are too blind to see it. But I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you.
I just don't understand it. Who are you? Part of me? An illusion?
Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious?
Aww.
But I should have known you wouldn't understand.
We're like best
You're
friends,
too
right?
weak. You always were.
But there must be a way out of here.
No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the damned because we are trapped too deeply in the past. And that's why we do not deserve freedom.
I think I exhausted all the dialogue options here. Thank you for the follow, Record. Hope you're having an excellent day.
What? Leave me alone! The suppressor's punishment. It will be horrible.
Anything else I can say to you, dude?
No, you haven't. But I should have known. I mean, what? No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what. Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious?
So suppose the only option we have left is to go to
You
sleep.
wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were.
Or maybe we use the bucket somehow. I have an idea. Come on, get over here. Get over here. Oh. Oh, no. Hold on. Gotta do this. Oh! That handle's getting in the way. The hole? We just got out of this spot here. And now this hole has established itself. One more try. One more try. One. Do this. Come on. Ah! Fine. Let's see if sleeping on the hay pile does anything. Oh, it's already morning. Oh, have a small nap. How about that? Does nothing. Open shackle. This one. Nothing here that we can interact with. Sure. Everything I did was pointless. I tried to leave the prison to get rid of Ixon, but there's no way out. Just what binds me to this place. Man, this is really cryptic now. Hey, close this shackle. Unshackle this. This shackle, on the other hand, I can't do anything about. Come on now. What happens if I sleep on this side then with the open shackles? Worth a shot. And that did nothing.
What? Suppress his punishment. It will be horrible.
Alright, there has to be some sort of way out of this, and I'm just too much of an idiot to figure it out. This is actually the first game I've actually been streaming.
Well, well. So you figured it out? Yes. I am what keeps you in this place.
Oh.
But was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your skin, and the water filling your lungs is cold. But you still haven't found it, child, have you?
Really? All I had to do was kill you? That's what I've been trying to do this entire time. It didn't work. A waste of time. That's not my items. Like, that guy's been annoying me the entire way, and I tried killing him. But he was still invincible at the time. And you're telling me to get out, I had to stab him? Wow.
Oh, hey. Good to see you awake. How are you feeling?
Where are the others? Dunwar, Kalia, Master Bastar. Bartar? I mean,
good question. The room was empty when I came here. Actually, that's quite weird now that you mention it. The entire temple seemed kind of deserted. But, probably a ceremony or something like that. Now, tell me, how are you holding up? I heard this trial's quite the feat. Apparently some of the novices never wake up again.
fine, I guess. Where are we?
In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
I'm not letting it get to my head.
Well, you shouldn't. Do you know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
Excuse me?
I said you are pathetic. At first, we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone.
Thanks for the follow,
You're
Wreck-It.
a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
So you are the ones behind it, aren't you? Why are you doing this? What have we done to you?
What have you done to us? You are so naive. The world is an interplay of cause and effect, and the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation. That's the way it was, and that's the way it's going to be. But enough of the banter, urchin. We wanted to meet you, and so we did, even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
A dream inside a dream? Wow. Is he gonna be okay? Wow. Nope. Okay. My chest? Nothing. I suppose I should probably talk to you. Alright.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted.
Alright, I suppose. Thanks for asking.
Then you have a remarkable constitution. Usually the after effects of the potion last for days. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
So, does that make us keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
And the synchronization isn't right. Great job. I figured. What do you make of all this? this cycle, this cleansing?
Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
I wish I could say that with the same conviction as him. To be honest, I don't really think I've understood all of what's happened to me yet. That goes twice for me, player character.
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given, and as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you.
So what's the next step?
Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium.
We both? What about Dunwar?
Right. Dunwar. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again.
Fantastic. I'll try to be nice. He will die? He doesn't deserve that.
No, in spite of everything. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
Character. You don't seem to be too shaken up over all of this. Death of the Lightborn, I mean.
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea. And an idea doesn't die with the one who first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
You talk about the Lightborn and their ideas as if they wouldn't have cost thousands of lives. They weren't as benevolent as you make them out to be.
That's true. A lot of crimes were committed during the Lightborn's reign, and I don't want to minimize that. But I also think a lot of those crimes were unavoidable, so to speak. Imagine you're the king of a small island, and one day your realm gets attacked by a fleet of Scarab Reavers. The invasion catches you completely off guard, and within a few hours, the Reavers have advanced to the farmland, just a few feet from your city's main gates. And before you know it, you have to make a decision. Will you use the time that remains to entrench your army within the city's walls to have a better chance of surviving a siege? Or do you send them into the field to fight the Reavers there, knowing that there is only a slight chance to save the farmers, but a big risk that you will lose both the city and the farmers?
What would I do? I draw back into the city. Better have a big chance to save the entire realm than a small one to save a handful of farmers.
That's one way to see it, yes. But what if your foray would have succeeded? What if you could have prevented the massacre in the farmlands? What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you do. There will be people who will despise you for your decision. If your attempt to rescue the farmers fails, you will be accused of having acted blindly and idealistically. And if you just stay in the city, they will say you didn't even try. Of course, there's a small chance the foray might work, but should decisions like that really be made as if they were a game of dice? As I said, I don't mean to absolve the Lightborn of their crimes, but I'd wager my left hand that they had a lot of similar decisions to make.
And I'm guessing you're right-handed. Interesting thought. Speaking of Dunwar, what What was that thing at the ritual place all about? Called you a witch.
I knew the question would come eventually. I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
I wouldn't have asked if I weren't interested. Shoot.
As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I never got to know my parents.
Most people don't really remember that much when they were a child. Like, prior to 5 years old, they don't really remember that much. You don't remember? How come?
I wish I knew.
Oh no, exposition walk.
What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
What?
The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness. By the name of the sun, it's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
Why did those men attack you?
Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from that village. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the writers think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
They really thought a 6-year-old child destroyed an entire village? That's ridiculous.
For you, maybe. For them, as simple people, it was probably the best explanation they had. And think about it, it's not that far off. A motherless child who neither talks nor breathes steadily is found abandoned on the roadside and has a strange mark on her face. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, they find their village in ruins with that foundling child being the only survivor. You have to admit, it's not that much of a stretch, even if those men hadn't been superstitious farmers.
See, and these men wanted to do what exactly? Revenge?
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
They brought you into the Undercity, right?
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my 2nd year.
Master Tyrus? Keeper adopted you?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. Yeah. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it.
Or exposition walking.
Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
So he just saw you and decided to adopt you. That sounds too good to be true, to be honest.
It does, yes. But then he had lost both his wife and daughter 5 years before he found me. So maybe I was some kind of substitute. I don't know. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I owe him everything. He was a good man, and that's all that matters.
Why is the Order so preoccupied about Pathless trying to get into the ranks? It's not like we both don't have our reasons.
That's right, we do. But we are both still pathless, and that disqualifies us according to the holy verses. I guess now you understand why I was never as connected to Malphas's teaching as Dunwar was. To some of the Keepers, I am still an outcast, and no matter what I do, I always will be.
So, Master Tyrus granted you to novitiate.
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
You're definitely not the fisherman's daughter from the village. I'll give you that.
No, I guess I'm not.
So what happened to Master Tyrus? Where is he now?
Gone. He was very old, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
So that means Dunwar believes that this story about you being responsible for the destruction of that village is actually true?
He does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever they could come up with.
This is kind of coming on her. Don't want to do that, do I? I saw your skills, and you're the only one who made it through the trial. The way they treat you probably has more to do with jealousy than anything else.
Maybe, but everything I'm capable of is the fruit of hard work, though they will never acknowledge that. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important, on my goals.
Which would be?
Several, but I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Put some into health. Dunwar was the last of his bloodline?
Yes. All of the Dalmordans fell victim to the Great Flesh Maggot Plague of 8215. Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Undercity. If you can call that living.
Let's talk later. I should go see the Grand Master now.
You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
That would be nice.
Good. Then get your gear from the chest by your bed and we'll go.
Finally. Get me back my gear.
Well then, let's go.
And hold on. Let's see. Iron Curtis. Heavy, still mostly heavy armor. Block 7%. load zone.
Alright, this is the sanctum. It's a place of silence
Wow.
and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
Fantastic. Alright. Hold on for a second, everyone. Hey, everything's back. Hopefully. Our quick save in case.
Shit. I have to remember that. Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Alright, this is the sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Yes.
Walk blessed.
I'm trying, but the game keeps crashing on me.
Magister Chorus has been looking for you.
Chorus? Why's that?
Okay, I think you've seen this place before. We call this part of the temple the Chronicum, and in here is gathered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books and parchments. Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here. So it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future. Ah, and just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy. You should go there if you need equipment. Over there, that's the Scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there. Well, I think that's about it. You've already been to the Emporium, and I assume to the Eye of the Gods as well. I suggest you speak to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready to take the oath.
Fair enough. What will you do?
Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
You're always so formal.
Alright. Don't have to worry about that crashing anymore. Alright, we have one memory point. Let's hold on for a bit. Hard save. Trickster. Those do 12% more damage. That's nice and everything, but Tower of Strength. Wall, you already have this memory. You already have tier 2. Better not. Heavy armor is 12% more effective. Tempest. This memory unlocks all awareness. Barbarian. Not barbarian. Mercenary. We have that. Combat stance. Power attacks with one-handed weapons consume 25% less stamina. Ooh, that sounds good. Go for it. Go for it. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh, thank goodness. Swanky.
Move along. Walk blessed.
And you actually believe this could work? It sounds absurd.
I don't believe I know. The mercenary, he might not be the shining knight of Castle Starsound, but he's better than most of your men. I want him, and you will need to convince your truchessa of it.
Is that so? Very well, I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
Prophet, good to see you. How do you feel?
You never told me that ritual could have killed me. Do something like that again, and it will be the last time I work for you.
Oh, what? So little confidence in yourself. I knew you would pass. If I had doubted your abilities, even to the slightest, I would have never spoken out for you.
Don't try spin this.
All that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters.
What do I have to swear on? The dead gods? My loyalty towards the Order?
None of it. You'll see.
Fine. I am ready when you are.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then. Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing approaches. I can feel it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
A dream? What did you see?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was...
Me too, man!
I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it.
That's Interesting. I had the same dream before I woke up in the Korean.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as emissaries. Maybe there is a connection between us.
Any idea who or what these beings are?
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind, but they are different from everything I know. In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
Transcribe verse 80 100 times.
About the cycle.
Yes.
I can rain fire.
Could you tell me more about us emissaries? What defines us?
That depends on whom you ask. In some writings of the Pyreans, we are referred to as chosen ones, but this is wrong. A better word would be chess figures with their own will. Whatever force causes the cycle also gave us powers and a task, but fulfilling that task is our own responsibility.
And you have no idea as to why we're chosen.
No.
Like that answer. What exactly are these tasks we have?
Well, that is something else we only know in broad strokes. It is my task to lead mankind in its battle against the cleansing, to rally our strengths, so to speak. Yours is to read the echo and help us gain the knowledge we need for victory. How exactly you're going to do that is something we still have to find out.
Apart from us, are there other emissaries?
I do not know, but there are hints. We will see.
You're just full of fucking answers, aren't you? The cycle. Do you have any idea how long it's been going on?
Good question. In their writing, the Pyreans say it has existed for aeons. Since this world exists, since the sea of eventualities exists, so too then does the cycle. It seems to be a part of existence, so to speak.
What? And no one has ever succeeded in breaking the pattern? That's discouraging.
The Pyreans didn't, and neither did the dozen civilizations that came before them. That is what we know. But as for what happened before that, our knowledge about the past is limited. All that matters for now is that the cycle threatens us, and that we have to stop it.
We already asked this question. Okay.
That depends on... A better word would be chess figures with their own will. Whatever force causes the cycle also gave us powers. Well, yours is to read the echo and help us gain the knowledge
visions
we
I
need
have.
for victory. How
The
exactly
echo of the
we're going
future.
to do that
How
is
exactly
something we
does it
still
work?
have to- As I said before, my knowledge about that is limited. But if it helps you, imagine that it is a way of perceiving that which connects us all, our subconscious.
You mean the place your dreams come from? The collective subconscious of mankind?
Yes. You know, most people perceive themselves as an entity separate from the rest of the world. And while this is partially true, there is something that connects us. Dark corners of our mind, bridges to which we in a conscious state do not have access to. But you do not need to be supernaturally gifted to feel that these bridges exist. I am sure you have experienced it yourself at one time or another. A moment where you knew exactly what another person thought or would do next. People with close blood ties can especially feel that connection. Children and their mothers, siblings, and especially twins.
So you're saying that all humans are connected?
Correct. And while most people hardly feel this connection at all, as if looking through a tinted window, to you, it is wide open during your visions.
If that's the case, how do you explain that I can see the memories of the Pyreans too? They've been dead for millennia.
Their bodies might be, but the traces they left behind still remain. Everything that was, everything that is, and everything that will be, it already exists in the sea of eventualities. This is the basic principle of magic. And time is not a straight line.
The ball.
Only the barriers of our
Wibbly
mind make
wobbly,
us perceive it as
timey-wimey ball.
Visions, premonitions, dreams that become reality. These are all leftovers of waves from other eventualities that spill over into our reality. There have always been people able to read them, but none so good at it as you are, thanks to the Echo.
Oh no, we have to go through all these other dialogue options again. You know what? I'm done here. Let's exit.
Walk blessed, Prophet.
Oh good, another dialogue option. You were in prison for a very long time, weren't you? 30 years?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Hey there, Death Raptor. I can't imagine 30 years of imprisonment didn't leave any scars.
They did. What are you getting at?
You want me to trust you want me to trust in your leadership. It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person.
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks. So, yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation. Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know.
Yeah,
From all the
it's a total conversion mod.
So
it's called Enderal.
Banal. But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Figures. How did it feel to be free again?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal. I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
And what's it like now?
Better. Our mission, my responsibility here as a leader, it has helped me to find my way back into the real world.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It just came out like a few days ago in English. It was originally in German, but of course I don't know German. Actually, I'm surprised you went straight back to the Order after all that happened. That's a lot of responsibility to take on after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a fisherman? If the things I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do. In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now, enough of this. We have business to attend to.
Alright. So we have to wait until you've prepared the ceremony. Let's see if there's anything else we can do for the time being. Read all. There's... Perhaps actually, let's check out this area.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Okay, so a previous character told us there was a training area here. I really do need to train my skills.
My sir,
Wait, what? Hey, kid.
Whew. There you are. Here, a letter for you.
10 pennies. Fine.
What? Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Safe travels, and may his light guide you.
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Alright. Read the letter. Okay, let's see. This better be worth the 10 pennies I decided to give him. Mysterious letter. Oh, it's from Jaspar. Okay. My friend, congratulations for passing the trial. You already know how I feel about the Red Cloaks and their, let's say, superior attitude. But still, it would rob me of my sleep to know that I didn't congratulate you in person. Should your holy duties allow it, meet me at the old watchtower at the southern gate of Ark. Cordially, Jaspar. Alright, let's hang out with Jaspar then. I need something to do. Hey. Which way? Please don't crash. Please crash. Please don't crash. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Victory. Alright, another load zone. Let's do this. Death Raptor 99, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having an excellent day.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
I'm starting to get tired of the generic NPC lines when you hear them. I swear that's like the 10th time I heard that line. Shame. Yes, teleport scroll. Wheat. Not too bad. Day's been great too. Just glad I get to play this really cool mod and stream it for you guys. Of course, it'd be a lot better if the game didn't crash so frequently. I've had 2 crashes so far on this stream. That's Skyrim for you though.
Monsieur?
Obulus, my son.
Obulus. I have no idea what the Obulus is, so I'm not gonna do anything. If that's a fancy word for penny, I'm sorry. I don't know what you said.
Monsieur?
Yeah, so not all of this mod has been finished translating yet, so some of the messages might still be in German. Alright. Do a hard save. Where are you? Just bar. Chest. Rune book. Anybody looking? Wait, what? Meet Jaspar Ark's watchtower in the evening. It is evening, isn't it? I guess we'll have to... I have no idea what that says. I'm sorry, game. I don't speak German. And it's an own bed, too, so I can't sleep it out. No. No. What time is it? Journal, tell me what time it is. Oh, no. It's the AM. No. No. This is so inconvenient. Alright. We're just gonna have to find a way to kill our time.
So, any luck?
Remaster? I already have so many other games to be playing, but it'll be nice to have the remaster. I mean, it's a free upgrade for anybody who has the Legendary Edition, so thankfully I have that.
So, any luck?
The fact that it's going to be a 64-bit executable, that's probably going to save most mods. Hopefully that improves stability. Let's see if there's a bed nearby. Nope. That's somebody's home. Come on now. Nothing here. Alright, maybe there's another quest we can do for the time being. Read all volumes. Brendan Kumar. To watch her in front of 5. Hammer birds' eggs from the tower's vicinity. Okay. Possibly. We just got back from the watch. We are from the watchtower right here, so there should be some eggs nearby. Right? This is the watchtower that they mentioned in the quest, I think. Again, I don't know what that says, game. Hay, wine. Journal. Near the watchtower and lake, follow them to their nests. Battlefield 1 looks pretty cool. I know the beta is going to be available at the end of this month, so I might try streaming that as well. One game that I'm really excited for is the new Deus Ex game. Not sure I'll be able to get out on launch, though. I don't usually pay full price for games. I'll probably wait for a good sale on it.
Monsieur?
Okay, I'm gonna try to find a bed and sleep in it so that way we can kill some time. I'd rather not pursue this other quest I have, which will involve me going a very far distance. Like, I understand from a gameplay perspective why you want to remove things like waiting and fast travel. Ah! And there's the crash. GG. Yeah, as I was saying, I understand why some game designers would prefer not to have things like fast travel and waiting. Just a way to help immerse you in the world. That's one of the things I really thought was cool in, say, Fallout 4 survival mode. I really enjoyed playing survival mode in Fallout 4. But at the same time, I do start to miss it in situations like this. Makes things a little less convenient. Who owns this bed?
So, any luck?
Come on. Can I take this pumpkin? No. Oh. Anything in this direction? Next. Investigate. Oh man, that's three stars. That's particularly difficult. Or hold out on that quest for a while. Yeah, we're gonna head back in. Try to find a bed.
So, any luck?
Steel horse. That'd be a bad idea. Quick save here, just in case. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Are you kidding me? Oh. This is getting ridiculous. Yep. The most challenging part of Skyrim, not crashing. Maybe if I got rid of the torch? Who knows? Why not? Alright. Torch apparently doesn't help. Yeah. Keep that out.
Some people just don't know their place in the world.
City guard.
My sir.
What?
Greetings.
Find a place to rest. Hello, drunk.
Boy, you there. That.
Move along.
Lady, why are you waiting in the front door? Just here to break people as they walk in? Jeez.
Malphas's blessings.
Oh, there you are, Jaspar. You want to have our conversation here, or you still want to wait until late time?
Huh?
What are your thoughts on current events?
What? You mean the living dead, the Watirs everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
So you don't want to hang out now, alright. Because the quest says you want to hang out, but apparently you want to wait until nighttime. Interesting.
Huh?
Malphas's blessings.
I'm looking for a room for the night.
And our room's looking for you. It's Snow Ark Noble Quarter, but it's warm and clean. Want it?
Oh sweet, only 10 pennies. Cool.
Good. We'll open up the room for you. And please, no shady business. We walk the righteous path in here and don't want any trouble. May your path always be even. Where did I put that?
Sweet dancing. You wanna go, bro?
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Yeah, beat that. Okay.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
You're a quest giver, aren't you?
Huh? What do you want? Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Is it that obvious?
Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Maybe. Where exactly are you from? You don't look that foreign to me.
Well, neither do you. But to answer your question, I'm Orizalian, but third generation Orizalian, so it doesn't show that much anymore. Apart from my name and my skin, there's little left of my roots, I'm afraid. Anyway, so what did you say? Interested in some well-paid, honest work?
Alright, sure, but I need to go to sleep because I just spent 10 pennies on a room. Maybe. What did you have in mind?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noble woman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing. In any case,
need a lozenge, sir?
My grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Those damn shrooms! Mushroom plague? You mean the plague that destroyed the Whisperwood? Yeah, that thing, yeah.
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus,
hello,
they
sir.
are a threat to everyone who
are you enjoying our conversation? I see. Did your grandfather's work have anything to do with the plague?
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Fabricated? Well, why would anyone want to do that?
Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands. Go there and look for answers. If my grandfather had something to do with this, I want to know.
And why don't you just go see it for yourself?
Look at me. You will have the answer. I'm old and far from made for the road to begin with. Furthermore, all those undead who've been roaming the wilderness since that red madness began don't exactly make the idea more inviting. But don't worry. If you succeed, I'll make it worth your while.
Why is this so important to you?
Isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzalines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. Whatever harm the mushrooms can do, they can also reverse it. My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
Fine then. I'll see what I can do. Where can I find this fortress? What do you need me to look for?
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Just look around. Do you have a map? Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take a Myra to Fogville. In the village harbor, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Ooh, a laboratory. Alright. Oh shit, that's 3 stars. That's a pretty tough quest then. Let me find a place to sleep first.
Now you're quite the sight. How about a little bit of fun?
Oh.
An outlander. Isn't this nice?
Am I interrupting something? Alright, where's my bed?
Mead, stew, roast pork.
Where's my bed?
Now, a good pipe of peace.
Aha, here you are. So, Brewery Field. Let's just go ahead and take a look at where this quest is supposed to be. Oh! It's all the way over there. We'll check that out some other time. Okay, I want to meet Jespar at the Watchtower in the evening. Okay, I'm guessing... Okay, so it's 6 a.m. right now. I guess 12, 13 hours of sleep? That'll be good. I'm gonna make a hard save here just in case I sleep in the wrong amount of hours. 12. Let's make it 7 for good measure. 7:30. Oh! 7:30. Turn down that racket. Try and sleep. Steel. Dang it, there's a hole.
I really need that new herbal essence for my hair.
Small.
Mead,
That was not what I wanted to steal.
Anyone?
Items. What did I steal? Small something. Small, whatever, amphora. You can have this back. Please don't crash. There we go.
Stop ignoring me.
I shall continue ignoring you.
Well, comes a point, you just have to live with it.
Yep. I don't know exactly what you mean, but yeah.
Walk West.
Yes?
Oh, yes. My son.
It's pretty neat, dude. You should check it out.
Benny, my son. Please, just don't Benny.
Yes?
Alright, Jaspar. You better be here. There you are.
Ah, there you are. Glad you made it. So, how was it? I heard quite some stories about this trial, and was never sure what to make of it.
It was different than what I expected. How come you're still here? I thought you wanted to be on a boat to Kile.
Yeah, I changed my mind. Come, let's go upstairs. It'll be worth it.
What exactly do you want to do with me, Jaspar? If you're gonna come on to me, I'm sorry, Jaspar.
There we are. Wait a second. So, wine or pipe?
Pipe?
Chilean Sweetwater tobacco. 100 times better than what they smoke here.
Niche.
Huh? Consider it a congratulatory gift for passing the trial.
Let's get dank. Yeah.
Nothing better than a good pipe and a nice sight to go along with it.
Yeah, I should probably partake in this pipe. Okay. Chilean chewing tobacco. Freshwater. What happens if we try this? Frost resistance discovered. Cool.
It's always sad to see how few people can truly appreciate these things. Anyway, tell me, my friend, what is it that drives you? I've been asking that myself since we met. I mean, it's not like anyone's forcing you to play errand boy for Arenthiel, is there? And with your abilities, you could make a fortune as a mercenary. Not to mention the danger you put yourself in. Securing the excavation site, passing the trial, they certainly haven't been easy on you so far.
This one sounds fine. Good question. I'm still trying to find out the answer.
Huh. I figure. In any case, it's interesting to see how you've gotten from being a magically gifted refugee to the center of all this. Kind of reminds me of a woman I used to travel with. Alicia. No matter where she went, she always ended up in the eye of the storm. That was 13 years ago now. By the wise hermit, time really is merciless.
How did you end up traveling with her?
We got hired for the same job. Usually I work better on my own, but this partnership was refreshing in every aspect. It felt good to know someone's got your back for a change, especially with the kind of work I do. Which is why we decided to stick together after that first job. And it went great, at least initially. She was just too intense. That's the right word for it. She wanted everything, and she wanted it at once. The rarest jewels, the most handsome men, the best contracts, If you would have asked her to steal the Golden Queen's crown, she would have done it without hesitation. Just for the thrill of it.
Sounds like she wasn't too different from you.
Oh yes, she was. I love a good adventure and earthly pleasures, but I can cope without them. I could always tell a difficult job from a reckless one, and that's kept me alive. Lycia pretty much lived by one principle. The more extreme the job, the better. With that attitude, I guess it was obvious that things would go south eventually, one way or the other.
Let me guess, she died, didn't she? Alright. For how long did you work together?
That was... let me think. About 3 years. Yeah. We went to Araziel, Kira, Artwend, and one time we even fought a group of petrified on Millet. She fought as ardently as she lived. I don't know how I would have survived that fight without her.
So I take it you were a couple?
We traveled together and we had sex, so yes, according to most people's definition of it, we were a couple.
What happened to her?
Well, she started expecting more from our partnership, our talks and the occasional sex. As she saw it, you either go all the way or you don't go at all.
Exposition walk. Dramatic effect.
I wasn't ready for that.
So she wanted something serious. Love.
Love as she defined it, yeah. Had it been for her, we would have married after that first night.
And what was it that you wanted?
That's a long story. Not one that puts me in a favorable light. At least if you're like most people. Let's save that for another time.
So you split up?
Split up. Yeah, that's one way to put it. But anyway, enough about me. What about you? Has there ever been someone in your life? Or have you always been the lone wolf?
I have no idea. No one. At least not yet.
Really? That surprises me. I, for one, have had enough drama to last me a lifetime. Sex is fine, but I guess I'm just not naive enough for anything else anymore. Love, love, love. People have such wrong-headed expectations, really. Sometimes I think it would help us all to finally admit that there isn't that much that separates us from the apes. Anyway, why don't you tell me a little more about this trial? I heard you passed it together with that quiet girl, Kalia. What's she like? I've heard some stories about her.
Exposition.
Huh? That's just life, I think. There comes a point when you've done all you can. My. We've certainly lost track of time, haven't we? I really need to hit the hay for a couple hours now. I'll have to go look for some new work tomorrow. And I've heard about a nobleman who's looking for a sellsword.
Your mouth is not animating, just bar.
Bushybeard doesn't have a new job for me by then. Say what you want about them. Their pay is beyond generous. I'll see you around, my friend.
I guess I can't be too hard on them. Like, this mod came out originally in German. They just finished the English translation a few days ago. I'll have to cut them some slack for the animation. Right. I wonder if the ceremony is complete. I'm new in this area. Do you happen to have any tips for me?
Tips? You just be wary of your outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days.
You're a hunter, right? How's the situation in the wilderness?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed. attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about. Blazes. Where's this supposed to lead? Farewell.
Morales blessings, my friend.
So you're from Keeley, right? Did you flee the war over there?
Well, flee isn't exactly the right word for it. I call it tactical relocalization. Only a stupid businessman will try to sell spices amidst a civil war.
I already had this conversation before.
Oh, well, after those rumors about the Lightborn's death, very stupid if you ask me. Well, they are blasphemy. What else? The gods have
strange. Honestly, it's very unlikely, I'm afraid. Like, this mod also needs to use the Skyrim script extender, so if they try to put it on console, it's going to be very different. I'm not going to say it's impossible, though, but right now the mod weighs in about 7 gigs. The limit for Xbox One for now is like 2 gigs. So you already have that limitation right there.
Huh?
You. Do you need something? I need some time for myself.
Let's see, Drury Field. Wait until Teller and Heroes prepared ceremony. I'm not sure when exactly that ceremony is going to be finished, but
Stop ignoring me.
Monsieur?
let's check our map. No idea where I'm going. Undercity, Myra Tower and Arc, Sun Temple. Never figured out. Marketplace. Noble's quarters.
Walk blessed.
Hi, Fluffy.
Walk blessed.
Yes? But that's how it is. Life is what you make of it.
Waka waka. She smiles into
Yes?
the moon and puke. Oh whoa, oh whoa. My heart is aflame.
Okay, he's busy apparently.
Just have to live with him. Of the Desert King. Dark as the
Arbors.
sun, light as
Type. Go to the Sun Temple. I actually do like the signpost system though. Reminds me a lot of Witcher 3.
Ah, there you are. Magister Karus has been looking for you.
Carlos, why's that?
I don't know. But I think it's not Who are you?
May I wish for a specific song?
What would you like to hear?
That's beyond me.
I have no idea what any of these songs are. You choose one.
Mit irrem Blick und zitternder Hand, mit brüchiger Stimme und wirrem Verstand, so
who are you?
und bringen Schrecken
Huh?
übers Land.
Oh, hello. You're the companion of that mercenary, aren't you? Dalveric, or whatever his name is. I don't want to be disrespectful, but are times so bad that the Order needs to resort to hiring mercenaries? I just don't know. Huh. Yes, it makes sense.
Books.
Transcribe verse 80 100 times. Sky can rain fire.
Sweet, there are beds here. Cool.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
More beds.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Well met.
Indeed.
Need something?
I don't know, but I think it's like a tongue.
This is holy ground, Outlander.
Big.
Oh, by the way, have you seen this new Neremes mage woman? Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Pathlessness.
Healing altar. Okay. He's one of these. That. Alright. Yep. Anything else? Nope. Cool. think that's enough being criminal scum right there. What else is over here? There's Dunwar. Oh yeah, you're still not able to wake up. Sorry about that. Sanctum. Sanctum. Take this one. Oh! Why do you have a path that leads over here? I guess if you want to make an entrance, that would be the spot to do it. Pouring.
Huh? What do you want?
Yes, it makes sense.
Well, that's just how he is. Always talking.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead? That's beyond me.
Are there any learning books here?
Huh? Walk blessed.
Walk blessed, prophet.
Oh, hey there, Shadow.
Who are you?
I survived the trial. All Kalia and I have to do now is take the holy oath, which is promoting us to keepers of the first signet. The teller Aranthiel said I should return in a day. Until then, the ceremony should be prepared. Wait until Teller Aranthiel has prepared the ceremony. I have slept for like 12 hours already. Perhaps, yeah, let's get out of here and go to bed for another 12 hours. Assuming I know where I am, which I don't. It's fine. Gonna steal this. Expert. Ah, crap. No, I haven't bought a horse. No. A vault. Should. Let's do this. Down here. Whoa! Wanna fight, mate? Wanna fight? Come at me, bro. Oh no, no, mad brat. I've had enough of you guys. Dang. Actually, let's eat some food. That'd be more efficient. Potato cabbage soup. Loving those potatoes. want the potion. Let me. Thank you. Gonna wait for the suit to finish healing me. Then I'm coming after you. Yeah. You ready? You ready? Ready, bro? Rat meat? No, thank you. I'm sure if I try eating that, that would actually just make things worse. Ooh, a scroll. What? I can't pick up any of these? Oh, man. Really all here for decoration, isn't it? Oh. What? It's not even considered stealing. I'm taking these. What the? Pumpkins? Yes. More food? Yes. Cabbage? Yes. What does the lever do? Cabbage, yes. Sack. Coal. Okay. I have no reason to be down here, but whatever. Lots of German. Fantastic. I guess that's dead end for us for the time being. Alright, at least we got some cabbage out of it. Wheat. Aha! Precious pennies. Nothing else. Go. Find a place to sleep so we can continue with that one particular quest. Heal chest. Nothing worth stealing in there. We'll have to wait. Sun Temple. And where are the quarters? Here they are.
Well met.
Mit irrem Blick und zitternder Hand, mit brüchiger Stimme und wirrem
This
Verstand,
just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Well.
sleep another 12 hours on. It'll be a full day. It should have been at least a full day since we last spoke to him. And we should be ready for our oath then. There it is.
Huh?
Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please.
Who are you?
Victory. You have no idea, Shadow. The game crashed like 2 or 3 times while you were gone.
Finally, come with me.
Oh. Go ahead.
As you wish.
Does this mean I get the cool armor too, since I'm gonna be a keeper? That's awesome. A cloak. Not sure if it gives you a tactical advantage, but you look cool. Walk faster, bro.
There. Climb the stairs. Go to the statue and speak with the Grand Master. No idle talking, no stupid gazing. Right?
Yes.
Very well. The entire 3rd and 4th sigils are gathered in there, so show some respect. And now, walk blessed, brother.
Walking blessed. I have no idea. They never move. They're always a little too slow, you know. It's never a speed that matches you. That's the case. It's never that convenient. Unless it's The Witcher 3.
Come forward, Prophet. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And
He's a
I
cool
know
voice
that
actor,
what
though.
happened 2
I'll give him
years
that.
ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in a crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people who have given strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the Lightborn, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea.
Oh yeah, he was a butthole, yeah.
We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This man, like Novice Sakarish, has shown this readiness. He is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, he faced it and found us. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when the old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me.
She's a girl.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death.
May your light guide me.
Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength. Go and get your armor at the temple's forge.
Yes, armor!
After that,
yes.
Meet me in the Emporium. There's news.
Let's hope he knows what he's
What are these sigils?
Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil, and over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the Truchessa and the Grandmaster, me.
That's it? I am now keeper of the order?
Of the first sigil, yes. Our masters will teach you, our smiths will equip you. That is all that I wanted.
See you then.
Walk blessed.
Alright, where do I get the badass armor?
Work, work, work.
Okay, optional.
Oh my. You just don't get any younger.
Walk blessed.
Oh, let's talk to her. Yeah.
And that's it. It feels strange.
Oh, it is? Sorry about that. I'll probably need to do another test on the mic then. What? Be a keeper?
Yes, kind of. You know, for the past 7 years, I have lived for this moment. And now I'm here. It's peculiar. Anyhow, let's talk when there's something new to talk about. Walk blessed, brother.
Grab our armor. Hunt. Optional.
The light fades away at the end of the day. Ta-dum-dum.
Let me move the mic a bit further away from my mouth then.
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad about that as the Grand Master.
Well, tense.
Oh, I do? It's nothing, I'm just... never.
Optional, get the Temple's Forge. It's down there.
What do you want?
Okay. Down here.
Who are you? Keep walking.
Huh?
Out of the way, sir. Alright, Death Raptor. It's nice having you here. Thanks for the follow.
Now, if it isn't the notorious Prodigy. Alder Stronghand, blacksmith of the Holy Order by my path.
Pleasure to meet you.
The Grandmaster said I can get my armor here?
Ah, right. The highly debated new keeper. You suddenly have caused some uproar. I'll give you that. So, robes, mail, or plate?
All of the above? Alright, I guess plate would be heavy armor then. I'm gonna stick with heavy.
Fine, here you go. And no matter what you think of all this, wearing this armor is an honor. Get that into your head. Most of us had to wait decades for it.
Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the voice acting all around. I wonder where they get the budget for this. Like, is it just a bunch of amateurs working on it, or do they actually hire professionals?
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Okay, cool. We got some books here we can buy. I only have 640 gold though. Hold on, let me put on my armor then. Boots of the Keeper. Curse of the Keeper. Watch of the Keeper. That's not bad. City Guard boots, still technically better than the boots of the Keeper, however. Fine armbands. Clean garb. Does it come with gauntlets? Alright then. Okay. See what equipment you have.
You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Steel Warhammer. Let's see. Steel Battle Axe. Steel Greatsword. These aren't that much better than the Rune Mace I currently have. Okay. Let me just double check. Yeah, Rune Mace is 17 damage. Not worth the upgrade here. What else do you have? Helmet with face mask. Oh, that looks kind of cool. It's small backpack. Increases carry. I know. I know. That's my name. Rest in peace, Harambe. Reinforced leather shield. I kind of want the steel gloves. Kind of just, it fits better with yeah, because these iron gauntlets. See, we have 10 armor here. Steel gauntlets, 14. Just that there aren't any gauntlets for the Keeper here. I'm surprised. I thought there would have been some. See, steel gloves. I can sell it. I can get that for 55. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Selling the old stuff along with it. Alright. Yeah, this iron helmet. It's irrelevant now. The light guard. Yeah, don't need this. Light. Basically anything light. We don't need these fine armbands. Fine leather shoes. Now we take steel gloves. What else can we? See, this shield is still technically better than this one, even though it's light armor. These footprint. Sneak is 4% better. Increases your stamina by 4. Let's sell it. Yeah. Right. And our boots. They'll technically. Small backpack. Nah, we still have plenty of space. What else do we have here that I can toss out? Steel greatsword. Steel greatsword actually does less damage than the single mace here, so you know what? But it does kind of look cool with the outfit, though. Nah, it's not efficient. We'll sell that too. We have a pickaxe. We need that for mining. Dagger of Despair. Not gonna really use dagger that often. Iron Claymore Flames. Still not that much raw damage, and it's a two-handed weapon, which I don't specialize in. Yeah, we'll toss this one out too. Alright. Yeah, we got plenty of space now. Don't need that backpack at all. And these books here. Oh yeah, we're gonna need books. Or one-handed books, particularly. Take 2, 3. I want to have at least 500 gold on me, so... Yeah, just one more one-handed book. Well, wait, let's make sure I don't overdo it.
What?
See, we have 27 points one-handed. Yeah, so we can spend up to 4 points on this.
Bleh.
One-handed. Alright, cool. So 1, 2, and we can get one more one-handed book for the apprentice level.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors
that's
you,
gonna get
metal
annoying.
and work don't come for free.
That's gonna get annoying after a while. Oh god. As a matter of fact, it already has started getting annoying. Handed.
Walk blessed.
One hand it's at 25, heavy armor's at 25. That's pretty decent. Still have 23 more learning points. Okay. What else can we increase here? Block. You have any block books?
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the
Adept.
Grandmaster favors you, metal and
Apprentice
work
level.
don't come for free.
Still want to keep cash on me, so we'll hold out for a little bit longer then. See if there's anything else left to sell. Oh yeah, I have 300 of these. Actually, do none of the arrows actually have weight? Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, let's sell a bunch of these. I don't know, 200 of them. Oh, we don't need that many. Let's do 90, 95, 90. Oh, come on. Yo. Yeah, 100 of these. Oh yeah, they don't have any value either. Never mind. And read. Alright, whatever.
Sure. You'll have to pay
No,
normally,
no,
though.
no, no,
As much as
no,
the
no,
Grandmaster
no,
favors
no,
you,
no. I'm done talking to you. Oh, I could have escaped the menu. Equip the steel gloves. 102 armor.
The fabled prodigy. I hope you can live up to what they say about you. I really do.
How's now? How does he have gauntlets, but I don't? Wait. Wait, I don't think those. No, they don't have gauntlets, do they? Alright, Shadow. Good having you.
Anyway, Tick. Care of that tome, right?
I will. Walk blessed, then. Ah, there you are. Did you find it?
Yes, here. But be careful, okay? Magister Rhaegar will have us flayed alive if we lose it.
I will. Don't worry. Did you hear the news? This guy, who's been wandering around the temple most recently, the car told me that he must have
Now look at that. It's the prodigy, huh?
Were you able to find out anything about those mercenaries from old Rashengar?
Not much. We haven't yet heard from the keepers old Aranthiel sent overseas, but their armory and weapons seem to belong to an order of mercenaries who normally operate in Nerem or Kira. We'll see.
Alright. Alright. Alright, with that, I think we're going to conclude today's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. I'll try to be back same time tomorrow. Till then, see you guys.